sometimes even...
I was unfortunately rejected by multiple universities, and rejected because I was too disabled to be in class. And what that meant at the time was I was incapable of writing my own notes or sitting my tests or exams. I was incapable of ascending the staircases.
A challenge of accessibility, whereby when we talk about accessibility, we are now talking about the infrastructure, the state of our buildings, whereby you find someone has to have a lecture, for example, and the lecture is on the 5th floor, and this is somebody who is using a wheelchair, this is somebody who is using crutches, and in that regard, you find that that person can either miss lectures.
This conference is the first of its kind in East Africa, and we organized it because we want to focus education stakeholders' attention, governments, universities, researchers and advocates of inclusive education to higher education, because evidence has shown that while something is being done for the education of persons with disabilities, most of the focus is on lower levels of education like primary and secondary.
And yet we still want learners with disabilities to proceed to university, but there hasn't been any initiative focusing directly on higher education. So I think this is really a milestone for East Africa and particularly Uganda.
Kind of sensitizing other universities to give more attention for persons with disabilities to be admitted in higher education.